What's going on, guys? TK back with another video. So today I want to go over the leaked Pokédex of all the returning mons that's going to be in Generation 9. Obviously, it's not all like the new mons. It's just the returning Pokemon from the last generations. But apparently this is the full list. I'm going to go over it because I think it's at the bottom. I start laughing a little bit because, well, I'm just going to say it. Charizard is there. It's like they always find a way to put Charizard in the game no matter what. Charizard is just a fan favorite. He's like he's always in the games no matter what. He's always in. It's nutty. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get into the video. So a lot of these mons were already shown, but I guess this is all of them like compiled into one list. But I'm seeing a lot of mons that I didn't see in Sword and Shield that I'm really glad are here. Like Zangoose and Seviper Yard, or Zangoose. You know, I apparently been saying the name wrong, but Zangoose and Seviper. I'm happy to see them again. Grumpig, I haven't seen in a while, right? Who else? Who else is in here? Breloom. In Sword and Shield, these guys, some of these guys were in BDSP, but I'm glad to see them in the game where there's actually like a true competitive like ladder, right? So that's gonna be fun. And a lot of these are gonna have like new evolutions because of the leaks. I've already seen leaks of some of these Pokemon like Donphan. Bisharp is apparently getting a new form. Donphan is getting 2 forms. But yeah, let's just go one by one and, you know, see what everything's about. So you got the Nidos, you got Raichu, Wigglytuff, Venomoth. We haven't seen Venomoth in a regional dex in a while. Duck Trio, Persian, Primeape. Haven't seen Primeape in a long time. Apparently he gets a new form too. Since this is technically like a spoiler, but I'm gonna just spoil it. Apparently Primeape gets a new evolution and it's ghost fighting. So it'll be another ghost fighting like Mars Shadow. So that's cool typing. Arcanine, Scene, Tentacruel, Slowbro, Magnezone. Mook is back. I know Mook wasn't in Sword and Shield. Cloyster, Gengar, Hypno. We haven't seen Hypno. Electrode, Blissey, Scizor. Tauros is apparently getting 3 forms, which is crazy. He gets like 3 regional forms, what I've seen. Gyarados, Ditto, Vaporeon, you know, all the EVs. Dragonite we've seen. Ampharos is back. Ampharos wasn't in Sword and Shield. Zumarill was in. Who else? Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Sunflora, don't care. Girafarig, Fortress. Dunsparce is back. And Dunsparce is apparently getting another new form according to the leak. So that's interesting. Quillfish, obviously, probably going to get Overquill. Thanks to, yeah, he's down there. Thanks to Legends Arceus. So that's interesting. Overquill, I think, has Intimidate too, so you might see some play in VGC if they don't like do anything to Intimidate. I'm hearing word on the streets is they're going to nerf Intimidate, but we'll see how that goes. Delibird is apparently one of them Pokemon that's getting a new form too. They're calling them like future forms and past forms or whatever, Paradox or whatever. So Delibird is apparently one of them that's going to get a form. I love Donphan. Donphan is one of my favorites too. So I'm glad to see Donphan back in a game with an actual competitive ladder. And plus, Donphan is apparently getting love. He's gonna get 2 new forms. So, Tyranitar, Stantler, Gallade apparently getting another new form. It's gonna be like apparently it's a mixture of Gallade and Gardevoir, so it's gonna be fairy fighting. I think that'll be the first instance of fairy fighting in Pokemon, like officially. So that's pretty cool. Breloom, I like Breloom. Breloom's back. Slaking, Horiyama's getting a future form apparently. I really love Horiyama. Horiyama has really good use. I can't wait to use any competitive because I know he's going to be all over the ladder when the game comes out. So I'm super excited to use him. Mawile, Metacham, Cacturn, Altaria, Zangoose, of course. I wish they would show them some love. I wish Zangoose was one of them Pokemon getting a new form. But whatever. I wanted Zangoose to get Omega back in the day. I remember when 6th Gen came. I love this Pokemon so much. He looks so cool. I like them edgelord type Pokemon. Zangoose, like he been in some battles, right? Got that scar on his chest. Like, hey, I love it, man. So Frostlass, Salamence is apparently one of the Pokemon that's gonna get another form, which is crazy because Salamence is already great. So we'll see what his new form does. Who else is brand new eyeballing this? Not brand new, but like we haven't seen in a while, right? Just gonna skim through it here. Electros. I'm really glad Electros got his battle pose back because I think it started in 6th Gen, right? When they made Electros like float and he looked smaller. I didn't like it, man. Electros should be standing on the ground. So I'm glad Electros is back with his old battle animation from 5th Gen where it's like sitting on it's like standing on the ground. I love that. I don't want it floating in the air. It just looks weird. Bisharp, I'm a Bisharp fan. If y'all don't know, I love Bisharp to death. And apparently Bisharp is getting another form. Bisharp is already good, so the fact that he's getting another form is crazy to me. So I'm excited to see that. Hydreigon is another one getting another form. Braviary should be getting, you know, the Legend Arceus, but Volcarona is another one who's apparently getting another form, like a future form or whatever. So man, I can't wait for Scarlet Violets. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be chaos. Let's eyeball a little bit. Who we haven't seen in a while. Avalog should be getting the Legends Arceus form. I forgot what that thing's name. Something Goose. I forgot. He's is that 6th gen? That normal type right there on the Talonflame. I kind of forgot his name. Yongoose or whatever. Haven't seen him in a while. I think that was a Lola, right? 7th gen actually. I think it was 7th gen. Hawaii when it came out. Crabominable. We haven't seen that in a while. Let's see. Who else? I'm really liking this dex though. This dex is sick, man. I'm really liking all the returning Pokemon. I know a lot of kids are. I wonder if the dex thing is gonna happen again. I really hope it doesn't, because I just think it's kind of childish, to be honest. I mean, it's a business, it's a company at this. Just whatever, man. I care about the competitive. And anyway, let's keep going. It really doesn't matter to me. Let's see here. Flapple, Toxtricity. So a lot of the. Oh, Hatteran, Grimmsnarl is back. Oh no, not Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is really good at competitive, so you definitely gonna be seeing him. Maybe they'll nerf and buff some of these Pokemon too, like Phalanx. I feel like Phalanx need some love. But yeah, a lot of the Gen 9 Pokemon or Gen 8 Pokemon are back. Indeedee, Hatteran, that's always a good combo in VGC. So, and then we get down to the bottom. But like I said, I just laugh because I see Charizard. Charizard always finds a way in, man. It doesn't matter. If it's a new mainline game, Charizard is in the game guaranteed. So I just always laugh when I see Charizard like show up in the game. It's always so funny. And then you got the birds, and I'm assuming their Galar forms are going to be in the game. Mew, Typhlosion. Now, when I see Typhlosion, that pretty much guarantees that it's going to be Hisuian Typhlosion, right? Because you wouldn't just put one of the Gen 2 starters unless it was like it's because of Legend Arceus, right? Same thing with Samurai. Samurai's down there because it's probably like the Hisuian version or whatever. But yeah, I expect most restricted to be like transferable, especially when we go into restricted format later on in Scarlet Violets life cycle. So and then you got the Landorus, Thundurus, Tornadus, Meloetta, I think is her name. And then I'm so glad to see Greninja back. We haven't seen Greninja in forever, so they're allowing all the Kalos starters back into the game. So I'm happy about that. So it's been a while since we've seen the Kalos starters. They haven't really been getting any love, even though Greninja is so popular. So I'm glad to finally have Greninja back in the game. And then Decidueye, obviously, because of the Hisuian version, Magearna, and then all the like Hisuian Pokemon. The one I'm looking at the most, the two I'm looking at the most actually is Enamorus and Ursaluna. I think those two, when it comes to like competitive, is gonna be pretty good. But yeah, this is pretty much the list of all the returning Pokemon, if the leaks are true. And most leaks have been credible. So I'm not gonna take this. I'm gonna say this is like credible right here, because most leaks have been credible throughout the like the trailer cycles and the leak cycle. So I'm gonna say this is pretty much confirmed, all returning Pokemon, and then we just have the new Pokemon in the Pokédex. So I really like this dex. I think it's pretty cool, man. A lot of Pokemon we didn't see in Sword and Shield are back, and all the transferable Pokemon. I can't wait to see all the Hisuian Pokemon ever be able to be used in VGC and competitive Pokemon. It's gonna be a blast, man. But yeah, if y'all like this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, peace.